Hi, this is Vincent from Taste of Massachusetts. Welcome to the first of what is going to be a great series, trying to do 5-minute interviews with bloggers that I generally do collaborations with, kind of give some insight to what they're doing, how they got started, and if it sounds like we're super smooth and talk really fast, it's because I'm going to edit the living daylights out of all these so that we keep them under 5 minutes. So today we're with Celina from Fair and Square Boston on Instagram and Facebook. How you doing?
Great, Vinny. How are you?
Oh, having a blast. So the first thing we always ask is, how did you get into it? Why did you get into this?
So the reason I originally got into restaurants and food blogging was because I just love food. It was sort of became a passion of mine a couple of years ago, and then I thought, hey, why don't I make this into a hobby that I can do all the time? Check out new restaurants, eat some good food. So that's where we're at.
So you've got about 1,200 followers. When did you start? How long have you been doing this?
I started in February of 2017. So it's been a little while. I took a short hiatus in the middle, and then I'm back now with vengeance.
So you're known, or you like to really highlight Eggs Benedict.
Yeah.
So I'm never going to ask where your favorite one was or best one, because that's always changing. It's very fluid.
It's so hard.
But where have been some places that you've liked?
So a few of the Eggs Benedict, actually the first one that I ever tasted was up in Montreal. I hadn't even started the food blog at that point. But it was a hash brown Eggs Benedict, and it was just on a beautiful dark plate. It was perfect for shooting, and that's when I really got the idea of this is where I want to focus. Another great one that we're having today is from the Brook restaurant in Carver. One of the best Portuguese Eggs Benedicts I've had ever. Highly recommend.
And you normally don't see it's chorizo, right?
No, exactly, because I'm from Braintree, so the furthest away from New Bedford. We don't have a lot of chorizo up there, so I love to come down here and where it's an option, and it's a little treat.
Give us a couple more local ones.
There's a great local hash Eggs Benedict from Kristen's in Braintree Square. So I've grown up going to Kristen's and actually worked pretty close to there for most of my life. So we always are grabbing breakfast, and that's one of my go-tos, hash Eggs Benedict.
What's the favorite restaurant you've been to this year? So 2019, I like to keep it within a year because people kind of, everyone's memory is what it is. Where's your favorite restaurant you've been to in 2019?
One of my favorite restaurants that actually we went to together was Baldies in Lakeville. That was the first time I had really ventured out with other influencers, and it was not only so much fun, it was a learning experience, and the food was incredible. Everything about it, their dinner, their pizzas, their drinks, everything was just really good.
What restaurant have you seen people cover that you haven't been to yet that you'd love to get to?
So many of them. I have a huge list of restaurants that I want to get to. A lot of them are in Boston because I don't find myself getting there as much as I would like to. There is a list of hundreds that I still want to try, but one that sticks out that I've just recently heard of is Bar Mercado in Boston. They just opened up a new location in the financial district, so I need to get out there and check out their menu and their drinks.
And one you told me about, because now that I moved to the South Shore, I'm a little bit less knowledgeable, but Yaz's Table, you brought me there. And
one of my favorites.
I think I've been there 3 times since you told me, and what do you like there the most?
I obviously like their Eggs Benedict the most. I'm really impressed by locations that have menus that have interesting Eggs Benedicts, not just the regular traditional or a hash Benedict. Theirs are interesting because it's an Egyptian influenced menu. They not only shoot well, but they're delicious, and a lot of their other stuff too. They have great chicken and waffles.
And they're not just breakfast, which I didn't realize.
No, they're not just breakfast. They're open till 3 o'clock, I think. So they have lunch as well. I'm wishing that they would open for dinner because I would absolutely go there any time of the day.
So any parting thoughts, advice you'd give to other people starting their blogs?
So any advice that I would give, still considering myself a newcomer to the scene, is that it takes some time to start getting some momentum, and you do have to work consistently and hard to continue working on content, getting an audience. So I would say don't get discouraged. There are some great people that you meet in the community, and it's just have fun with it.
Awesome. Well, thank you for joining us, and
thanks so much.
And if you're interested in being interviewed, just shoot me a DM, and we're going to continue these hopefully at least once a week. Thanks for listening.